always feel that an actor is a very small part of an image. Unfortunately, actors get a lot of credit, but there's more credit due to everybody else.
But it shouldn't just be scares. It should have more emotional depth, a more layered narrative, and there should be an emotional truth that it's harder than just the jump scares and just the horror of it.
Thing which intrigued me a lot when I read the character was how vulnerable she is. Because before that nobody used to give me like vulnerable role. I don't know.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cinema Express. My name is Shreyas. First of all, congratulations for Khawf. I've seen some episodes of the show and I found it quite appealing. It is a different kind of horror and it blends a lot of social themes along with its supernatural elements. And one thing, like it has all the classical horror elements, like an old building which is a hostel. There is a floor which is not occupied by a lot of people. There is a room which is supposedly haunted. And the warden talks about it to her police friend as to how these girls are just cooking up stories and there's no truth to it. And we've all heard stories like this around us कि यहाँ पे कुछ है, ये घर पे कुछ है, ये स्कूल के 5वें माले पे कुछ है. Do you remember any of such instances coming across you where you found
Don't look at me.
stories?
You're all going to look at her. She's the one
It
who...
feels like I come from like a haunted place. Like,
बताइए बताइए.
बट आप दोनों ने कभी सुना नहीं स्टोरीज अराउंड?
बचपन में यार ये उधर के पीपल के पेड़ के नीचे
हाँ.
थोड़ा भाग के जाते थे कि यहाँ पे
सुसु नहीं करना.
रुकोगे या धीरे भी जाओगे तो पकड़ लेगा.
but जैसे अभी भी बोलते हैं पीपल के पेड़ के नीचे रात में मतलब सोते नहीं है, ऐसे बोलते हैं. I don't know.
ऊपर चुड़ैल रहती है.
चुड़ैल रहती.
दोपहर को जरूर आप नींद ले सकते हैं,
हाँ,
लेकिन रात को
दोपहर में वो बिजी होती है.
अगर वो चुड़ैल भी सो रही होती है ना भाई.
Coming to you, Smita, as I said, the show blends like the story of a sexual assault and how a survivor is dealing with the trauma, and it blends it with supernatural elements. What was the idea that came to you, and how did you develop it further?
So I lived in a working women's hostel right after college. This was late 90s. And when I was living there, there were women from all over the country who had come to stay. ऐसी जगह जहाँ पे शायद रेलवे स्टेशन भी ना हो. And I was very interested in what brings them to Delhi, and I could see their struggles. There were a lot who couldn't make it, who returned home. And the stories that I witnessed, I mean, उनका एक भार था, एक emotional weight था उनका जो कभी अलग नहीं हुआ मुझसे. And when I thought that I want to explore the space, I want to do something about it, it's only via horror that I thought of exploring it. So it was that, how fear lives in even urban spaces, in realism, and how you can make it into a more tangible kind of a horror.
Yeah, and it blends quite well because the fear of someone attacking you, following you is there, and that same fear becomes very atmospheric in the show.
Yeah.
And what I also liked about the show is, I mean, the episode that I've seen is how there is some restraint, थोड़ा ठहराव है in the storytelling. It's not rushing to tell you things. There is also no cliffhanger for a change. So, what was the writing process for you like?
देखिए जब मैंने शुरू किया था तो सेक्रेड गेम्स हमने शुरू किया था तब ये होता था क्लिफ हैंगर और ये और वो एंड बाय द टाइम आई वाज राइटिंग इट इन 2020 आई स्टार्टेड राइटिंग दिस लेट 2020 एक्चुअली सो 2021 वाज द रियल राइटिंग ईयर फॉर दिस एंड आई थॉट ये बहुत हो गया एंड देयर इज वी कांट डू दिस एवरी टाइम देयर इज अ पॉइंट एट विच टू हैव दैट एंगेजमेंट टू हैव टू go to the next episode. There are cliffhangers. There is every episode is like a mini film in its own way, so you have a beginning, middle, end, but it also serves the purpose of the larger season arc. So the idea was that it shouldn't just be scares. It should have more emotional depth, a more layered narrative, and there should be an emotional truth that it's harder than just the jump scares and just the horror of it.
But there are a lot of cliches of horror.
Hmm.
Were you thinking of employing those?
सी मैं हॉरर दो लेवल्स पे ऑपरेट करता है. एक तो सुपरफिशियल लेवल है जो हम सब इंजॉय करते हैं. एक स्लैशर फिल्म को देख लीजिए. क्या है स्लैशर फिल्म में? बड़ा अनप्रिडिक्टेबल वे में फिल्म होती है. वो जो एक फिल्म है वेयर यू डोंट नो वेयर डेथ इज कमिंग फ्रॉम, उसका कोई 7वां या 8वां वर्जन बन रहा है. व्हाट इज इट कॉल्ड? Where you don't know where death is coming from.
Final Destination.
Final Destination. What is it's horror? That is the very superficial level at which horror works, where
Yeah.
you know it's like a video game. Oh, where is it going to come from? Is adrenaline rush, thrill, and you get addicted to that. I enjoy that, but you have to elevate the genre. You have to elevate it to say something else, to say something deeper. You can exist very nicely on that plane also, but then horror always. I think there is something about horror that makes you confront things that are not very easy to confront. If you see something like Babadook, the film, you have a mother who resents her child. Now that is not something that she can talk about. That is not something she can say. That is not something she has even seen or acknowledged herself.
Yeah.
But through that story, you see how she comes to terms with it, grief and depression and sadness and
Yeah.
rage. So those are the things that I was trying to explore with this
That is
show.
something even Jordan Peele does quite well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Race.
Yeah. Coming to you, Monica, your performance in the show has such a raw vulnerability to her. Your face expresses a lot of things without saying a lot of things. So, how was it for you to make sense of this character and this world? Because the character comes from Gwalior and then wants to start a new life in Delhi, but she's facing her own traumas, and then she's living in a haunted room. So, how was it to make sense of all this?
I really wasn't aware it was a haunted room actually.
Okay.
So I think the first thing which intrigued me a lot when I read the character was how vulnerable she is. Because you know, before that nobody used to give me like vulnerable role. I don't know. All the characters are like, don't come
Rowdy,
with me.
right?
I'll tell you, come here. It's like, yeah. So this is the first time.
तो ये era है ना of the tough female character.
Yeah.
आप vulnerable
So
हो ही नहीं
this was
सकते.
the first time
You
where
can't.
like Svetlana is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I got scared. I felt so good portraying that emotion that I'm not retaliating, and I'm like, okay, I need to look worried and everything. So yeah, I think, and we all connected. I mean, we all have the experience and history of that, coming to the big city and everything, and facing all these small challenges where even if you don't want to talk to a person, you will just, you know, you will just go forward and say hi and hello. And this whole thing of observing people, how do they behave, how do they dress up, and changing your aesthetic level, and just to gel up with those people, and just so that you won't be so that people don't mention you as the other one. So you also want to be like, they'll also call you, oh, she's from here, she's from here. So I think the small gestures or the behavior shifts you make whenever you move to the big city, I think. So that counts a lot, and I think we all have experienced something like this.
Right, and you just said that earlier you used to get very high voltage kind of roles where you had to be rowdy in a certain way.
Yeah.
So that demands a certain pitch.
That demands a
as
certain
an
pitch, and
actor.
here I'm speaking like
You're speaking
this,
very low,
yeah.
and so how was that shift like?
It's like this, so simple. Hi.
She started with the simplest scene where she's
Yeah.
asking for an address, and so we saw the audition. We were blown by the audition. We got her on board, but we didn't do anything else. There were readings where actors don't generally act out when they do the reading, and then on the set, I mean, she said like, okay, fine. What will she do when the pitch goes up? Because there is a carnage towards the end, you know. How is she going to do? But you have to see the finale, what she's done physically, with her expressions, with everything. I mean, she's made you feel the entire internal, external world of someone coming undone. You know.
How lovely! I'm looking forward to watching.
How many episodes did you see?
I've just seen 2 episodes. And coming to you, your character is such a unusual character of a Hakim ji living in Old Delhi, and his physical appearance is enough to creep you out, like all those wounds on his body, and the way you walk, and then when you talk, it's a whole lot of different. So how was it for you to carry this character around?
They carried me. I didn't carry anything.
Okay.
It's the script and the director that carry you.
But when you're working in a genre which is very dependent on tone
Right.
and all those things, how does your acting change or mold itself?
But again, the tone and everything is decided by the director and the cinematographer and production designer and these people. You know, they make it. You know, I always feel that an actor is a very small part of an image. Unfortunately, actors get a lot of credit, but there's more credit due to everybody else behind the camera. So you are a part of the image, and the image has been created before you came onto the picture, right? So your job now is to fit into that image somehow, you know, and become a part of that image, and not fight that image and come outside of it. So you become a part of the image. So if he's going through a trap door into the Rebecca Gully, then you are really one small part of. And the camera is doing what it's doing, and is creating the impact with background music and editing and everything else. You know, so the impact is created by all of that. And
As a writer director who is also acting, does that aid you in any way?
Not at all. Not at all. When I'm acting, I don't think.
It's like different personality altogether.
Different personality, different job, यार. अभी आप घर पे खाना बना रहे हैं, तो आपका जर्नलिस्ट थोड़ी वहाँ पे रहता है. आप खाना ही बना रहे हैं ना फिर.
No, but it's very related, no, in the field, acting.
Correct, but I know. But I'm doing a different job, and my job is not to think of the shot or think of what a director should be thinking. That's his job, यार. Why will I take his stress? वो उसको लेने दीजिए ना stress.
Right, makes sense. Talking about horror as a genre and how it has been explored in Indian films, what are some of your favorite Indian horror films?
We were talking earlier, and for me, it's first half of Bhoot, Ram Gopal Verma's, which I liked very much. And unfortunately, I've not seen many.
Okay,
Raat, Ram Gopal Verma's Raat.
okay, nothing else.
Absolutely loved it, still do.
Okay. But there is a shift that horror is kind of going through recently. It has been combined with comedy, and we're seeing influx of horror comedies coming out. And horror has never really taken off in Indian films. What do you think has
क्या
kept
बोल
the
रहे हैं? 80s में तो
80s में काफी
हाँ,
था,
था।
but there were only 1 or 2 films that were there. It
नहीं
was
नहीं
not like
80s में पूरे
रामसे
रामसे ब्रदर्स
का
जो
था.
निकलता था वो उसके अभी तक फैंस हैं उसके
Yeah.
बहुत ज्यादा फैंस हैं और
दो
हम
गज जमीन के नीचे,
दो गज जमीन के
Yeah.
नीचे और
पुराना मंदिर.
पुराना
Yeah.
किला मंदिर वो क्या क्या वो सब तो होता ही था. आई थिंक क्यों चलता था वो सब कुछ बिकॉज आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा नीड है हॉरर की एटलीस्ट हमारे देश में तो मुझे लगता है बहुत ज़्यादा. इट अलाउज यू टू एक्सप्लोर थिंग्स, इट अलाउज यू टू कन्फ्रंट थिंग्स एंड ऑल्सो यू नो फॉर द चिल्स एंड थ्रिल्स एंड ऑल ऑफ इट. फॉर द फिल्म मेकर येस इट इज़ समथिंग डिफरेंट. You really use every tool in your kit, you know, you use everything from sound to atmospherics to the visuals to you know, making people feel that primal emotion. It's really something that you need to craft very carefully. But also with you saying that I think there's a very big need for horror.
Yeah.
I was starved for it. The only reason that I made it is because I felt that there's nothing that I only write what I want to watch, and there isn't enough being made in horror, you know.
Why do you think that's the case?
There's not enough good being made anywhere in any genre. Horror is one of those genres.
Okay, but Indian horror, like previously there were Ramsey Brothers, but after like 2010s there haven't been many films.
That's true.
Tumbad, only 1 or 2 come to
Tumbad.
mind. What exactly went wrong in these years? One
अब
wonders.
आएगी this. Yeah, I know that.
See, unless you reinvent a genre now, also it kind of dies. You know? देख लिया हमने चीजें, अब उसको बार-बार वही दिखा जाएंगे. Also, why genres remain? It has to do something with the larger social change. Because westerns, for example, were big in the 40s, 50s, 60s in the US, kind of died.
Yeah.
And now you can't make a western almost, you know.
It won't make sense.
Except for-
Unless you make the Tarantino film with the Inglorious Bastards and kind of bring
Correct.
some
Bring
kind
some
of
elements
thing.
of it.
Yeah.
Or Django.
Yeah,
Yeah.
western set in the West with cowboys, it'll seem ridiculous now, you know. Why though?
Yeah.
Coen Brothers did something with the Ballad of Buster
Yeah,
Scruggs.
yeah.
But it's really now if you make it, it's like more like a homage, you know. I don't know why. It
So you're
happens,
saying there
why-
has to be a reinvention.
there
in
has to
some
be a
way.
reinvention. And also I think something has changed in the society that it has become kind of irrelevant. Maybe that heroic figure of the Western hero is no longer needed. Maybe it's that. And maybe some change is happening with the horror also in that sense. I don't know.
Right. Thank you so much for this conversation.
बस हो गया
And
और बातें करिए मजा आ रहा है अभी क्या है
even मुझे मजा आ रहा था बट मुझे बताया जा रहा है कि टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास so I'll have to end this. Thank you and all the best for Khawf.
Thank you very
And I'm looking forward to watch it.
Thank you.